welcome back to my channel. I'm on the floor again. I like being on the floor, I don't know why, but I just decided to go ahead and finally put my frames on the wall. It's been laying on the floor for the past 2 weeks now since I've been here in my new apartment, and it's time for me to finally put them up. So let us begin. I have a podcast, in case you haven't heard. It's in the description box in the bio, or whatever. You can find it. It's here. And I have been featured on a few magazines here in Houston who decided to feature me and talk about just my journey as a podcaster, the reason why I decided to start my podcast, and et cetera, et cetera. So I actually have the poster from one of the magazines that I was featured on. Okay, you see me? So first of all, this is right. It looks like I'm graying, right? I'm not graying. I know I just turned 30. Shout out to the Aquarius gang, February 5th over here. But this is, I swear it's not gray hair. It's just a gel from when I got my hair braided. So that just explains it. I don't know how to get rid of it. I've been putting water on the comb and like brushing it, or like just kind of combing it gently, and that helped for a little, but it's still there. So if you have any tips, leave it in the comments down below. Okay, I am going to put you guys somewhere and just have you guys take a look at me. Finally, this is a previous address from my first apartment. Finally, finally open my feature from a magazine here in Houston. Let's take a look. I literally haven't opened it, and it's been almost a year. I'm so bad with stuff like this. I get a little nervous when it's like about me, when it gets to like showcasing my work and just all that I've done so far in my podcasting field. So it's exciting. Imagine just a cardboard box. The big reveal. Aww, this is nice. Oh, I messed it up right here. Oh, this is nice, you guys. So shout out Houston, Texas. So shout out HTX. And I'll show you guys another view. But it has, what's great about this magazine is that it asks for candid photos instead of like dolled up professional photos, because with candid photos you really get to see the person's personality and all of that. So if I let me take you guys here for a second. So if you guys just take a look at, I'll walk you through. So this is me, Maxine Morenci. Shout out Houston, Texas. So this is a picture of me with a pineapple and my big old booty. And this was at a barbecue that I went to with my cousins, including Joanna, who passed away recently. And I think she took this picture of me, and I was just like flaunting. It was a pineapple drink cookout. So like you bring a pineapple, and then there's a person there at the cookout. They would cut up the pineapple and pour drinks and just make a whole pineapple drink. It was so delicious. So that was me with my pineapple, and that was a good old time with my big old booty. Okay, so that's the background for that. This is, you guys can't really see this picture, but this is me and a recurring guest and a friend of mine. His name is Bolden. That's his last name. I call him by his last name. And he is a frequent guest on my podcast. This is a picture of us taking a photo after a podcast episode. Some more guests right here. And then just a little bit more pictures as well. So shout out to Danielle. And this is just a nice little, oh, this is so lovely. So they ask you, you know, with every magazine, you know, you're asked questions on, you know, why, you know, the journey, you know, can you open up a bit about your work and career? And this is so lovely. I haven't opened this since they finally sent it to me. And it's been like, I completed this, like you have to complete something online for them to get all the information about you. And they didn't send it to me until like probably 3 months later. And the whole time I had it in that envelope. Anyway, let's go ahead and put it in a frame. Hopefully it fits in that frame that I have there. If not, we'll see. We'll see, child.
This person in your dreams actually an interaction with your own psyche. So it's a way to analyze how you're doing, how things are. This is pretty valuable in the dreams. So my friends and I have been talking about lately have come to me, and then every couple of them were just like, you are so dumb, you're so stupid, and I literally didn't understand what I was saying at all. But at a certain level, because of the aggression level of certain people, it can just get really hard to be like, wow, people really not see me or what it is I'm trying to say at all. And it's hard to be with others. It's not my job to go to each one of those people and try to defend myself or say actually what I meant. But I really see, once again, there's levels to growth. For sure, there's levels to, okay, I'm having this much exposure. The more that you start to get exposure, the more you're supposed to eat. And it's just two types of people. So there is no wonder that so many of us feel scared when it comes to
So I'm actually going to go ahead and hang up some more things. And in my entryway, I have a nice little setup. So far, I have this lovely painting by a Haitian artist named Fritz Rock. I think that's the last name correctly. But this piece I saw on Etsy.com and loved it. I actually have a whole list of different Haitian artists who I would love to buy from. So eventually I'm gonna fill up this wall with some more art pieces, particularly by Haitian artists. I really wanna showcase more of my ethnic identity. And so this is my first step in doing so. I also have these pieces that I'm about to hang up. So as you could see, let me just sit you guys down. You know, so funny story about this is that the way that it was pictured on Etsy, I thought they were going to be much, much bigger. Like, they really fooled the hell out of me. I really thought it was gonna be much, much bigger. And when I got it in the mail, I was like, what's this? I thought it was gonna be so big where like I could have it hanging on the floor type of big. And then I get these miniature ass art pieces, and I was like, you know what, whatever. It's still nice. I'm still glad that I got it. Okay, I don't have a console table yet. If I did, I would have just put you guys here. I'll just sorry. I'll just back it up real quick. Just back it up and put it up and show you guys the end result. And all I'm using is the command strips. These are command strips. I stick them together with that little like itchy thingy. Stick them together, put it up against the back of this piece. Excuse my TV, by the way. This is my second TV that I have in my possession. And since I live in the studio, I don't need a second TV. And I've been meaning to sell it, but none of y'all niggas want to buy it. Like, hello? Nobody wants a 45-inch? Okay. So it's here until I decide what I'm going to do with it, which may be putting it on the street and blessing a homeless person. It's like, but we'll see, we'll see. We have it. So we have our Haitian art piece wall, gallery wall in the making. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna get some more pieces to fill up the wall a little bit more. But so far this is and I love it. I love it. Here we are outside. I'm just gonna close my door. Imagine I'm locked out. That wouldn't happen. Thankfully I have this HVAC little machine thing here, so I can set you guys right here without worry. Balcony set in 3, 2, 1. Happy Saturday. All right, so I decided to not hire a TaskRabbit. I'll just do it myself. One thing about me, I am quick to hire a TaskRabbit. If I don't want to do it, TaskRabbit, I'm available between these hours. But I'm just gonna go ahead and build this piece of furniture first and then go from there. What I'm building right now, what is it? This is my entryway table that I will place right at my entryway. And there is where I will store like my sneakers. I'll place my keys there, as well as a mirror over it. And I'll get that mirror in a few days. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the before. This is the entryway console table, built in 1, 2, 3. All right, up next is the bar table. Whew, child. Basically, I'm Bob the Builder. Basically. This shouldn't take too long. Here are the pieces. Seems pretty minimal. Let's do this. It'll be a bar table in 3, 2, 1. There we have it, my bar table. At this point, call me Max the Builder. Max the Builder.